State Line Road. That's a big one. Holstein. Leaving the house early this morning at 6:30, and a subscriber all the way from Coos Bay, Oregon, Steven. We're getting ready to head on out and head south into the desert. Got a little road construction going on, but we're almost in Tonopah. It's right in the distance where those big hills are. Here we're heading into the world famous Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada. It's a little bit early in the morning, so the owner may not be up and about. There we go. There's all kinds of clowns for sale in here. Any kind of clown you want, and all kinds of different things with clowns are the themes in their little shop they have here. There's the motel, and there's the cemetery right next door. There's all the rooms. So Steven, if we were getting a little bit of rain over here, so I have to keep these windshield wipers on. It's kind of cold.
It is cold.
Yeah. Now you used to work down in Death Valley for what, over 20 years, right?
From 2003 to 2022.
Wow, that's a long time to be living down in there. Coming into the historic living ghost town of Goldfield. And of course they have the Goldfield days. I believe it's in August, in the summertime, August. And they do have a nice visitor center right there to the left where the flag is flying. But we're gonna go up here to this famous hotel on the right. And and just walk around for a moment. We're kind of on a tight schedule, so we're not going to spend too much time. Starting to see some nice Joshua trees. We're heading south out of Goldfield. We see there's a little bit of snow still in the mountains. It's still a cool day. We're hoping the wind doesn't pick up too much. There's the town of Beatty, Nevada. Just coming up to it from the north. Look at the palm trees. Yeah. Nice rest stop.
Beatty's World.
Look at all the palm trees. We're not used to seeing the palm trees in northern Nevada, where I'm from. There's even some kind of a desert bird up there that I'm not familiar with. This is the third truck we've seen pulled over. We're going at a very slow pace through the town of Beatty. It must have been a sting operation, Stephen. There was like, what, about 5 or 6 semis stopped there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was crazy.
The State Patrol, and I think it was Nye County, and Historical Museum, Beatty Museum. You know, they run a lot of drugs on US 95, and they run them up from Vegas, and they tie into Interstate 80, and I think that runs into Chicago. And so this is a main, probably with the border open right now, this is probably the main route for fentanyl, one of the main routes coming into the whole North America, I imagine. So I just hope all those law enforcement people are safe, because if you run into some of that fentanyl, it can actually make you pass out and you stop breathing. You have to use the narcon or something. Anyway, over 20 years is a long time to be living and working in Death Valley. That kind of almost makes you a local down there, I imagine. So this is where the gold mine is, right in here. Oh, I see the tailing pile up by the side of the hill. Making the turn into Rhyolite off the main route. I see some mine tailings right on the side of that mountain, straight ahead. See some ruins. Good choice, Stephen. There's the bottle house, Mr. Kelly's bottle house. It's a nice little house he had there. Still quite a lot of structures left over. We've got a ways to go. Stephen said what we're looking for is a little bit farther out, and it seems to be a lot of visitors here today. I like all the Joshua trees. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of the Joshua trees. Look at all those. Stephen's leading the way. He's been here before many times. We're on a quest to find something. Something that might have been given to someone who's very famous out west. She's got a YouTube channel called Wonder Hussy, and that's Sarah Jane Woodall. And there's supposed to be a rose out here that's been to space. I think it's a gold-colored rose. We've probably seen it. Some of her fans are familiar with the story and probably seen it online, but we're gonna see if we can find the rose and if it's still there. We are really moving. Stephen's not messing around, and he's a tall guy that can really walk fast, so I'm having to really struggle to keep up. There's all kinds of ruins strewn about here, and all kinds of old rusted tin cans and all kinds of things that back from the day. That door is solid, I'm telling you. That looks like a rifle shot. Look at the bars there. They squeezed them out. Uh-oh, I lost track of Stephen. He's tall, he's a fast walker. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Looks like he found something over there. Go across this gully. Whoa! Uh-oh. It's the thumb down sign. Got something for Mona Bell's grave that I brought. And since the rose is missing, I've got some, as any good sailor, I brought a little rum. And we're gonna have a little rum today. I gotta drive later, so it'll wear off by then. This is the good stuff. Sailor Jerry rum. Just enough. To Isabella Hawkins. May you rest in peace. That's good. So Stephen and I are both fans of the great YouTuber, storyteller, exceptional adventurer, Sarah Jane Woodall, and she's covered this quite a few times. And like I said, we were looking for her gold-colored rose, and Stephen is really sad about what you're saying, Stephen. How disappointed you were?
Really, really sad. I was here last March.
Yeah,
and it was here.
Oh, it lasted a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? If we come back, I bet if we come back this way, going back up north to Hawthorne, that shot will be drunk. I am a little bit bummed for my friend Stephen, Because he really is. You can tell he's really bummed out that Sarah's rose isn't here. Someone's probably stole it. You know how gold brings out the worst in people sometimes. It says Reno, Nevada on it. Lots of places to explore on that hillside, but we don't have time today. We're doing the quick tour. But we paid our respects to her. And now she's got some nice rum to drink this morning. Start her day off right. Looks like I could use some glass in those windows. The Amargosa River has its headwaters just to the right of the highway where we're passing through right now. You can really see that big dune now. I think I'd like to go out there at some point and check that out, maybe come back another time. That's some big sand dunes. The junction for Nevada Highway 373. We're gonna make this right turn. I apologize we don't have time to stop at the alien store today. We're going to some good places.
Proceed on NV 373.
Well, at least the speed limit's 70 out here. That's that same cow that was in North Dakota off the highway, or if it's made by the same people or something. Think I should milk her? She's big. Take a little tour. Look, there's the big pig's feet. See the pig's feet and the little piggy? Well, right over here, that's going on to this. The big pig. Look at his face. Love the palm trees. It's fun. There's the chapel. How fun is that? And look at all the parking for your RVers. Lots of parking, lots of buses. Look at the fancy buses. Great spot for the snowbirds. Kind of get out of that cold country down here for the winter. You know, that kind of reminds me of where you're from. See the birds right there? It reminds me of Shore Acres State Park. Yeah. Look at the palm trees. It's like an oasis here. Here we are, leaving the Silver State and heading into California, the Golden State. Welcome to California, everybody. Here's the Amargosa Opera House. It's right next to a busy intersection. A lot of truck traffic and so forth. Here it is. And it looks like it's closed, unfortunately. It's all locked up. So Steven, look at where all the water was. Look at all the mud. And unfortunately, look at they had to put sandbags around it, see? Hopefully it didn't get damaged too bad. Now we're leaving the Golden State again and heading into the great state of Nevada. That's kind of an unusual crossing because it doesn't have going this direction, you can't really tell that you're crossing the state line, but if you go the other direction, it's got the Inyo County line, which is California. So we're coming into beautiful Pahrump. That's Mount Charleston in the distance. How beautiful is that? Look at the snow on it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Hawthorne with Mount Grant. You've got the desert, of course it's a hotter desert, but look at that beautiful mountain there. Kind of just rolling through Pahrump. Get gas there. $3.39 a gallon, that's not too bad. People are gonna think I'm a certified nut to be excited to be in Pahrump, Nevada, right? It's interesting to me. Well, apparently a lot of people like living here. It's real popular. Looks like pretty vibrant. Some nice homes. Look at that one. I like that with the big weeping willow tree. We're cruising around because we're looking for the Kingdom of Nye. And that's KNYE. And that was the call sign of Art Bell's radio show we had for years. And I know we were talking about that, and we both spent a lot of time, and I think mostly in the 90s, mid-90s probably, listening to Art Bell late night. Here we are. KNYE, Kingdom of Nye. Well, they got it all cordoned off. They said, smile, you're on camera, etc., etc. That's amazing. Look at that big tower. There it is, the Kingdom of Nye. Art Bell's old radio station in Pahrump, Nevada. That's pretty cool. There's Seymour's Ice Cream in Pahrump. Woo! The gas went up almost $1. Look at that. There's the turnoff for Tacopa. We're out over here heading towards Red Rock Canyon. We're coming up on a cyclist. We're just outside of the hamlet of Blue Diamond. And look at that nice wide shoulder that's well marked for cyclists. That's Spring Mountain Road Ranch State Park to the left. Starting to see some of that red colored rock in the distance. It's very striking. I like that color. It stands out. Almost has like a stripe that goes right across the mountain. You go from a wilderness park and then kaboom, look at this. It's all houses, wall-to-wall houses. Like 1 minute you're out in the wilderness, next minute you're in the city. We're heading down West Alta Drive and passing over South Valley View Boulevard. Alta Drive, a historic neighborhood, the sign said. I think if I lived in Vegas, I might enjoy living in this neighborhood. I don't think I could afford it though, maybe. I'll have to get some more money. It's pretty, I like all the trees. Looks very clean. Just love all the palm trees. Heading under Interstate 15, right underneath it. You can go all the way from San Diego to Montana on that 15. Oh, look at this, how interesting. Look at that one. I'm getting dizzy just looking at that one. I gotta check my glasses there. That's cool though. Wow. That's some engineering, that's for sure. Neat. Got some new construction going on. It looks like they're got the cranes set up. Clark Avenue. Of course, this is Clark County, Nevada. Circa Golden Nugget. Plaza, the Golden Nugget. Bridger Inn Hotel. that. Wow.
Right.
Interesting. I wouldn't mind spending some time just wandering around, looking at some of these places and visiting. Look at that one. California Hotel and Casino. Huh. Main Street. Stopping at the smoke shop in Las Vegas. It's kind of a little rougher part of town through here. People
Yep, it is.
out on their luck a little bit, you know, it happens.
This is the
Surviving.
roughest part.
They're surviving. We're heading on to US 95 North, heading out of Las Vegas. Kind of getting the tail end of the rush hour. It's not bad though, it's moving right along. Not bad at all. Well, everybody, this is the first adventure I've had with one of my regular subscribers and fans. I don't know. What do you think, Steven? Did we have a good time? Did we have fun?
We had a great time.
Oh, great.